Hey guys, Funny Guy Timmy here. Not too long ago, I saw a video from James Arnold Taylor. He has a YouTube channel. He's a very famous and well-established voice actor. Probably most well-known for doing Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Clone Wars, the animated series. He's done tons of work. He's a very very well-established impressionist, very well-established voice actor, just an all-around talented guy. He's the kind of person that I like watching his vlogs and I like watching his videos because one of these days I hope to get where he is. And I like learning from his venture along the way. He seems like a very genuine guy. Just the kind of guy that I would like to sit down and just have coffee and just pick his brain. But he posted a video not too long ago. I think it was driving vlog number 8 or something like that. Link to the video will be down in the description. And he was talking about how everyone wants to be voice actors, or everyone wants to do voice acting, because people think that it's that easy. People think that it's, it's basically just talking. It's just speaking, reading words into a microphone and making money. And he was talking about how the industry, the voiceover market, has become oversaturated with a lot of people who don't either have a genuine passion for being actors and doing the actual work of voiceover, and they're just doing half-assed work, and they're just watering down the market and oversaturating it with bad voiceover. Or there's people who don't put in the time and the effort to actually get better. They think that they're genuine voice actors, think that they're genuine professional voice actors, and it's something that they want to do, but they don't want to put in the time and effort to, go to classes, get any coaching, so they never really get above a certain level. And there's tons of those. But then he was also talking about voices.com, Voice123, Fiverr, and all these other sites where it's pay to play or it's open market. And he was kind of talking about how that's really doing damage to the voiceover industry. And I really felt bad because all of those websites, voices.com, Voice123, Fiverr, are websites that I do voiceover work on and that I've made money off of. And they're sites that I actually encourage people that are wanting to get into the voiceover industry in going to. And I've actually gotten some pretty legit work through these websites. And work that I'm proud of, work that I've actually honed my skills on and gotten better at, and things that the kind of work that I was like, okay, this is a step in the right direction. This is what I should be doing. And then I went and I got coaching, and, I put in time and effort and, getting better at editing and sound and communicating with clients. I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of effort to do all this on my own. But from his perspective, and a lot of the other professional voice actors, and I mean professional voice actors, they're not a huge fan of the voiceover market, the open voiceover market that has built up over time, a relatively short amount of time, actually, less than 10 years. Fiverr wasn't around, I think, 10 years ago. I think it's relatively young, relatively new. Same thing with voices.com and Voice123. These were all very new. And these sites, they tailor to clients and voice talent that wants to get work and wants to communicate with each other without having to go through an agency, without having to have the middleman of contracts and all the extensive negotiating on fees, without the back and forth between managers and agencies and agents and then getting to the talent. A lot of these websites are set up to for the most part, stand in as the agent or manager or agency. And they do a relatively good job. But they don't really care about the quality of the work that's being sent out to clients. Now, Voices.com has put out a lot more material for its voice talent to actually get better. They do a lot of free webinars and talk to professionals, and they do a lot of workshops and stuff like that. So they do put in some effort towards getting the voice talent skills to a more marketable and a more professional level. But most people don't care. Most people think that they get it. Most people think that that they don't need to learn anymore. Most people don't think that, that they should even bother with classes. They should even bother with workshops, seminars, or webinars. That they just need a microphone and they're fine. And that they sound amazing and that people should pay them money for it. And I get both sides of the argument. Me being a professional actor, I have an agent. In acting. And I have like 3 agencies I work with when it comes to stand-up comedy. And my agent has sent me auditions. I think thus far he sent me like 5 auditions for voiceover. But in total, I have landed 0 of those auditions. And when it comes to working with the agencies, I don't get any work. I literally do not get any work. They don't market me. They don't market my talents. They don't market my skills. I mean, I have slightly a niche skill or marketability when it comes to stand-up comedy. My comedy is done clean. I do clean comedy, which is a little bit more marketable than just an adult comedian, someone who does adult humor. Because there's tons of those. Every now and then people are looking for specifically clean comedy, and my agencies do know me for this, and they marketed me that way. And that has helped. That has come up. But literally 0 voiceover agencies, literally 0 voiceover managers, nobody has ever wanted to represent me in the voiceover industry. But I've made thousands off various different websites doing voiceover or marketing myself or putting my own time into putting myself out there. I do a lot of work just to get the little bit of work that I get. But again, going back to James Arnold Taylor's video talking about how people are selling skills for relatively cheap and watering down the market. And what's happening is that companies are getting service for dirt cheap because the talent doesn't know what to charge. Most of them have day jobs. And so they don't technically need to survive off the voiceover. So they don't charge a more realistic fee for the service they provide as far as the actual voiceover industry goes. And a lot of them are doing it just out of kind of a hobby, for the most part. It's something that they want to do, but they're not really putting that much time into. So again, it's watering down the market. I started out the same way. Most of my voiceover fees every year go up. I increase the fee and decrease the number of words that I will do voiceover for every year. I'll charge more, and I bring the number of words that I will provide for this set number of dollars down so that my fee is more and more. The reason I do that, number one, is I believe that as time goes on, my service is worth more. My skills are worth more. And I'm trying to get myself into that bracket, that marketplace. And I'm trying to get my clients into that same area as well. I'm trying to put myself into those waters. Now, it's true, I don't have an agent, and I probably won't, as far as voiceover goes, at least. And I'll probably just still be doing this all on my own. But if you are getting into the voiceover industry, you think you're a voiceover talent, or you want to be a voiceover talent, don't charge dirt cheap. Fiverr started out not really having the kind of marketplace for any kind of professional work. They're getting closer. They're getting closer to more professional level. You can actually charge any fee you want for any service. It used to not be like that. It is now. So what I would recommend is that everyone, if we can, to bump up our fees a little bit more. Because voiceover is a lot of work. And if you do voiceover professionally, like legitimately, you're putting in effort, you're doing all this, you got the microphone, you're spending hours watching videos, practicing, getting better at editing, getting better at EQing, all the things that you need to do, getting better at reading copy, getting better at accents. You're putting in the time and the effort. Charge more, because you're not just charging them for your time. You're not just charging them per word. You're charging them for your gear. You're charging them for your experience. You're charging them for your professionalism. You're charging them for everything. It's not just, oh, I want to make a few bucks. Let's just make a few bucks. That's not what voiceovers is. It's not that easy. It's not that you can't just charge a small amount. The reason I'm saying this is mostly because this is not the first time I've heard something like this. James Arnold Taylor is not the first voice actor I've heard say this. It's not the first person that I've seen get hurt by the fluctuating industry. And these professionals, they are professionals. They deserve the work more than I do because they've put in more time. And I hope that we can all kind of just help keep the voiceover industry at a reasonable level. Let's not muddy it. If you're looking to get into voiceover and you're on Fiverr, you're on voices.com, Voice123, put in the time, put in the effort. Go out, watch webinars, get some coaching, get some acting classes, do some improv workshops. Those work and help a lot. Do what you can. Everyone just really put in some time and some effort. I hope that at some point every client is getting the exact same level of work, even if the voice talent is different, the same level of work, so nobody is getting shafted. This is kind of just a ramble, so I hope this wasn't too boring. Anyway, this is just a response to James Arnold Taylor's video. This is just me. I really feel for the guy. I really feel for other voice actors. I'm hoping to get myself to where they are, and I hope that when I'm there, it isn't just a worthless venture because of how muddy the industry is. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to see any other videos, leave them down in the comment section below. James Arnold Taylor's video will be in the description. So until next time, peace.